See you June.
As a channel member, we want to have stuff for you guys. What we plan to do, of course, have those emojis, a bonk emoji.
Yeah.
We want to do comic strips for you guys to kind of keep our characters and comics out there, keep the creative blood flowing, and just little strips, maybe monthly.
Develop notifications, sub if you haven't. We're trying to make the best content we can out here and do something more like a podcast.
Let's get out of here. I've had enough of this.
Ooh, what a rush!
Hey yo. 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 Hey yo.
Fill it in a few different times just to kind of get a real deep color. And then kind of go in here at the bottom.
Threats are part of wrestling, you know? But you gotta look at the person that's making the threats. This fat son of a bitch, he's challenged all of us, has been world champions before, been in this business 15, 20 years, and this fat son of a bitch is gonna challenge us all out.
Calm down, okay? All right?
He's fat! I'm gonna...
about this.
I don't care if he don't... I'll make him bleed.
Are we live?
Let's go!
Who are those guys?
Your brothers? No. Yes!
Beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys? I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
The fucking Diaz brothers!
Connor, I know the media has a ton of questions for you, so I just want to ask you, what do you think of this turnout?
Yeah, fuck the Diaz brothers, yeah? Fuck those cockroaches!
Diaz, get the fuck out of bed, you lazy bastard.
You piece of shit.
It's the Diaz brothers! Live from Studio Z out in Brookfield, Illinois, the Galvin Ghost Production Center. Phil and Brandon are back tonight with a big trailer announcement for Psycho Slumber and new hot drop shirts. Also, special guest Mark Poulton coming on later tonight. Here they are, the Diaz brothers. Oh my God.
Ooh, I don't know why I didn't overlap. What's up, everybody? We're back. I started the applause much too early.
Yeah, way too early.
Way too early. Kind of lost the momentum there, but thank you for being here. I know everybody's sneaking on our prime time, early 7:30 Eastern time slot.
Yeah.
But we're here. We have a big show tonight. Lots to talk about. You let us know, how do we sound?
Am I coming in clear? Hey, Mom, I said, am I coming in clear?
What did happen to the desk?
Friday. I don't know. What happened to the desk? What's wrong with the desk?
Yeah. The desk, I think the camera's just tilted on our Batman 66 Dutch angle still. Yeah. So, but we're here. Did you guys see other people now taking our Friday in California?
You know, they probably just clipped it directly from our stream.
Yeah. I know, but we do have that new Friday.
That's right. The only place you could see this.
This is the only one.
Today is Friday in New Mexico. Huh? Shoot!
There you go.
Yeah, for those of you living in New Mexico.
New Mexico. Yeah, we're getting out of California. We're going to New Mexico.
Representation.
That's right. I hope everybody is having a great Friday in whatever state or country you're in. But we are starting off the weekend right. We have some awesome news to get to. Mark is going to be coming on later in the last half of the show. We got another Ask Louie, Brandon. You missed last week's Ask Louie.
Was I not here for last weekend?
Right. You were out of town.
That was this past weekend?
Yeah, that's when you destroyed the stream as well.
I feel like every day is Friday in California.
It is. But I want to say hi to the chat. We got Maromi in the chat.
What's up?
Good to see you, Maromi. Henry Bemis is here.
What's up?
Citizen Ronan.
What's up?
Carbon Dioxide. We got Jaro as well. Howl Comics.
Up?
Good to see you. Admiral Wackass. Great to have you in the chat. If you guys are in the chat, please share this out. We're streaming on YouTube. We're on the I think the Zaid Comics Facebook page. And we're over here on Rumble as well. So you guys watch wherever you want to watch. We'll hear you if you're chatting.
It's all integrated now.
That's right. Angela Curry is here too. And Cranberry Landers.
What's up?
Great to have you. Hello. Jav Styler is here. And Snarkticom was the first. The first. He says he might be at Chicago Fan Expo this weekend.
That'd be cool.
He might be.
Come out to the arcade.
Yeah, come out to the arcade. Why don't you come out?
Yeah, feel free to come out.
You're right at Fan Expo. We're just down the block.
You're already here.
Howl Comics is also here. He says it's always Monday in California. Newsome is a walking monkey pock.
Yeah, a singular monkey pock.
Like the infection or disease?
Yes, right.
That's interesting.
Instead of a pox, he's a pock, a single pock.
All right, I'm going to play last week's. We're going to do a little last Ask Louie because since Brandon didn't see it last week.
Yeah, I was kicked out of the stream unceremoniously.
Yeah, by yourself.
That's not true.
I was put into the
from the stage
because you put your avatar up there. Yeah, you were removed and then you left and destroyed everything with it. But here we go. Ask Louie, guys. Oh, look at Louie being a badass. Yeah. About to enter Flavor Country. All right, I think this is last week. So if you guys you don't know Louie, we ask him a question and then you have to guess what his response is. This was last week, so it should be the full one with the answer.
Hi, Louie. I like your bike. I got a question for you.
What kind of question?
Just a regular, just a regular question. Just a question. All right.
All right.
What's your favorite TV show?
What TV show?
What's your favorite TV show?
Cowboy.
Which one?
Cowboy.
You like that one? You watch you watch Cowboy?
Hey.
When do you watch Cowboy?
Every night.
All right, man. Good to see you.
Okay.
Now, Cowboy. Did you look up to see if there's a show called Cowboy with an exclamation point at the end? Because isn't there like a show called like Army and it has an exclamation point at the end or something?
I don't know, but he watches Cowboy every night. All right.
Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah, people were saying maybe Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy.
See, Ellie Munoz, 89 Cowboy, excellent series. I never heard of it. He might be a Cowboy Bebop fan. We got Johnny in the chat. Johnny, I was going to show some of your art off.
Comes out,
brother.
to the arcade this weekend, he could meet Louis live in person.
Yeah, if you guys ever come out to the arcade, come around 7, maybe like 8:30 in the evening. He's usually hanging around the arcade.
Or about 5:30 p.m. around the gym. He's usually walking past with a coffee.
Yeah. Johnny says, I feel like Louis is reaching for my pants. His pants. Yeah. Imagine how I feel. I only watch Cowmen. Yeah, Richard Cowman. All right, here's the new Ask Louis this week. Here we go. This was long in the making. Here's Louis. What do you got here, Louis? Need some help?
I need some help.
All right, I got a question, and you answer this question. All right, okay. You answer this question, I'll help you.
Hey.
I got a question.
Okay.
I know you got to shave. It looks good.
Zero. No pay no charge.
$0 for your haircut. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
I have a question. What is my name? The big question,
man.
What does Louis think my name is?
Right.
Or does he know my name? What is he going to say?
How long have we known Louis?
13 years.
Well over 10 years at this point.
Over 10 years I've known Louis. I've interacted with Louis.
Cowboy.
He just got a fresh shave. So, and that's what he said. He's always proud that he doesn't have to pay for his haircuts.
Yeah. No, he had pride. The sin of pride. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
No pay for your shower. Pay for $0.
No pay, no charge, he said. So that's Louis. There we go. I'm gonna put it in the chat, and I see Dillard's in the chat here. The golden voice, John Dillard.
He wants to cut to the chase.
He has a show that starts in 15 minutes.
What's going on?
Why is everybody streaming? Yeah, we're gonna get to the amazing Psycho Slumber trailer, guys. Let's get some more of your buddies in here. Share this out. Make sure they come in and watch the premiere of the trailer. But I'm putting in the chat. What do you guys think?
Yeah, we got a poll here. We got Bill Diazowitz.
All right,
is one of the suggestions. Popeye, another suggestion. Poncho, Cowboy.
Should we just make it an easy poll of does he know my
does
name
he
or
know?
does he not? So we don't have to come up with Popeye.
All right, I would go 3 responses.
Okay.
It would be, does he know the name? Yes or no, or he knows, he chooses a name that starts with the same letter as Phil.
All right. Something that sounds similar. Yes, no. And the third option is
something similar enough.
Kind of.
Phineas.
Brill. We're going yes, no, or kinda. In the chat, does Louis know Phil's name?
Brill.
Poll is in the chat. All right.
I'm gonna go. My guess is he's gonna call you Buddy.
Buddy?
That's his response.
He does call a lot of people Buddy. He has called me Buddy. He's called me Jap Jap.
Right, Jap Jap.
Hey, Jap.
Yeah,
that's a go-to for Louis.
Well, I think you give him old Korean War flashbacks.
Maybe. He thinks Phil is Brandon and Brandon is Phil. Sometimes, whenever he sees me, he's like, "Oh, I saw your brother," or he'll ask me how you're doing.
Yeah, Jap Jap. 70s anime character named Jap Jap.
Yeah, I'll take that. All right, we're gonna get to the trailer in a second. We got 10 minutes left till Dillard has to do his trailer. So we're gonna really milk this. I saw this stuff on X. I thought it was worth showing. Shout outs to some people. Adam Miller posting this iconic piece of art.
Yeah.
If you guys grew up in the 90s, I know most of you didn't.
When I was at the fair,
Yeah.
there was a guy wearing that shirt. He had a shirt with that
this,
image
the
on
cover?
it. Yeah. It didn't have the background, but it was the girl with the mask.
That's awesome. Yeah. Iconic. The Mask book of Goosebumps. I watched the heck out of this as a kid when they made the film, the movies.
That's the only episode of Goosebumps that I actually remember watching
Yeah,
as a
too.
kid, even though I'm sure.
Well, we
I've
had it
watched
on
a number
tape,
of them.
I'm sure.
That's
probably
probably
why I
why.
watched it. Yeah, Goosebumps, Maroni says. And Adam Miller, one of our favorites, he says, I think these covers had a huge and subliminal impact on my art.
Yeah.
You
In
get
the
that
late
shininess.
1900s.
Freaking awesome. Citizen Ronin was in college in the 90s. Hey, what were you reading back then? Should have been were you reading Animorphs? The subpar Animorphs to Goosebumps? And
What
then
was the other one? Are You Afraid of the Dark or something?
Yeah.
There's like that other series of books that was creepy.
what was Are You Afraid of the Dark?
That was a show,
That
I
was the
thought.
Nickelodeon show, right?
Right. Yeah. What was the other series of books that was creepy? But it was
Erie, Indiana.
No, that was a TV show. It had like the covers were also pretty iconic.
I'm
Not
not sure.
Anarchist Cookbook.
No, the Are You Afraid of the Dark just had a
Revival?
No, it was their anniversary, like the
Oh.
30-year anniversary. Like
Scary
this week.
stories to tell us. It was scary.
Scary stories to tell around a campfire.
It was just scary stories.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Bancroft says this looks too much like The Mask. Yeah, he's a big. It's kind of looks like Dorian
It
Tyrell.
does look like Dorian's
right?
mask. Yeah. Shivers? Nah, I think it's scary stories.
They had the weird ass art, like the really creepy art.
The scary stories on.
Maybe. Oh, so speaking of Adam Miller, this is awesome. I'm really excited about this. He is getting all of the cards in for the Iron Age icons, getting ready to fulfill. And this is looking like serious business. We got bubble wrap in the background. We got boxes. We got card holding boxes, looking great. All these cards. I zoomed in on this, and there's like cards that I've never even seen that are a part of this. Let me see here. I think this is Bloodbone. Is that not Bloodbone? I never saw his Bloodbone.
It's scary stories to tell in the dark. Is what it is. That's the other one.
And then I thought I saw a Claude Agent. Shouts to Camel Moon. Look at that. I never seen these. So there's a bunch more that he didn't even have on the campaign. There's Magic Cop. Hey. Wait a second. Here we go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
There we go. My soundboard wasn't working. So shout outs to Adam Miller. I don't know if this Fund My Comic is still open, and I'm not sure. I don't think he's going to do like an Indiegogo or anything, but go over to his page. Make sure you're following Adam Miller. If you guys haven't grabbed these, if he has any extras, hit him up and check out the campaign as well. Really excited about that. And shout outs to our boy Johnny, who's in the chat right now. Did you see this, Johnny?
Yeah, I saw you in the chat.
No, this.
No, I didn't see the drawing.
Look at that.
I've been listening to too many monks chanting. I haven't been on Twitter all day.
Yeah, Brandon's got this new thing. You've been listening to a lot of monks chanting and on YouTube, and then the background is like some like Knights Templars going on a crusade
like
or
an
something.
AI painting of Knights
It's
Templar.
it's a big new development this week in your life.
Yeah.
Shouts to Johnny, man.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Killing it.
What's
Awesome
that floating
colors.
thing?
That's like
It's like a pet, like a robot pet that follows her around.
Probably like a robot. Is this from something?
Yeah. It's probably
Like a character, or is this his own thing? Maybe she's an AI projection out of that obelisk-like thing.
Oh, she's not even real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moromi says throat singing. No, I haven't listened to Lady Snake Black Mambazo in a long time. I stopped. I've aged out of that. Now I'm on to Knights Templar monk chanting, hype me up music while I'm at the gym.
Yeah, Wackass a big fan of monks chanting. Here's Eddie, hater Eddie drinking the haterade. He says she's a bit soft in the center.
Yeah, she's like a Cadbury egg.
Yeah, what do you want? Hard center? What anything has a good hard center? It's like
Butterfinger candy bar.
No, you're gonna break your teeth.
No, it's a hard center, hard, crunchy center.
You get all of it all over your fingers.
And no, and then it gets stuck in your teeth, and then you're picking it out for hours.
Yeah, not a fan. Leave that hate somewhere else, Eddie. Okay. Canes in the chant for Eddie. The chat. Throwing some canes in the chat for you, Eddie. All right, we're getting.
Why does that take so long to load?
I don't know. It took forever to load these canes. All right, we're gonna get to the trailer, guys. So,
are we launching the trailer today?
What does that mean?
On the stream?
Yeah,
showing
this
it
is
off for the first time.
This is the first time you're seeing the final trailer as well.
Right, but it also everybody else is seeing it for the
yeah.
first
This is the
time,
first time anybody's seeing it. I threw together the trailer for Psycho Slumber. We're launching at the end of the month, the 30th of August, which is 2 Fridays from now. We're going to be launching that on here and then going over to Bancroft Show. It's 60-page graphic novel, horror slasher, cross between The Kill Journal and The Lost Pages, Crimstone in an 80s slasher flick. And get ready, guys. I hope, Dillard, are you still in the chat? Hope everybody is watching this right now. Here is...
He's got 6 minutes.
Take it away.
In the dead of night, on the outskirts of Chicago, the line between reality and imagination blurs. And in the moment before you doze off, Simon wakes up to play. He'll seep into your sleep and turn your wildest dreams into your final nightmare. From the worlds of The Kill Journal and The Lost Pages comes this year's most horrifying comic crossover, Psycho Slumber. When the undead is in your head, it will take more than heroes to put it back to rest. You'll need survivors. In Simon's world, the rules are his own, and the only way out is to play his game. This winter, Simon says, "You're next."
Brah.
Yes.
Can we get a
one of those?
Oh, mama. Oh, mama.
Simon. I wanted to go with the name Simeon, but he wasn't monkey-like enough.
Right, he's not a monkey. Right, at all.
But he could transform. How do we know he's not a monkey that transforms into this slasher-looking guy?
He could not transform. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I'm making up the whole transforming thing.
He does. You know, he lives in like a Lucent type dream world. I've trademarked this dream world.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Bancroft in the chat? People are getting chills. Look at this. Kirby's getting chills.
No, he's getting chilies.
Oh,
baby back ribs.
The baby back ribs. Do we have a little Chili's interruption here?
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back.
You're getting some Chili's. I appreciate that. I didn't know they have Chili's in Japan. People digging it. Carbon dioxide. It was super fun to put together. There's a lot of scenes in there that are not going to be shown on the campaign page. I showed off basically a lot of the stuff that is colored already, and then I kind of used like that reddish overlay for stuff we don't have colored yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dillard killed it. I originally did the voiceover just to organize all the clips and everything. I hit him up and he's like, yeah, shoot that over to me. And he turned it around in like freaking 20 minutes. He had it recorded and everything. So shout outs to John.
One take?
I don't know. I didn't ask, but it was like 1 day turnaround and it was awesome. So thank you guys. We're going to be posting that tomorrow. And if you can do me a solid and retweet that out, share it around so we can build hype for the campaign launching in 2 weeks. Putting together the campaign page already. All I really have to do is price out the perks and add-ons and stuff like that.
And for next time, now we have the perfect reference for the AI of Dillard's voice. We could just plug that into the AI.
Yeah. Though I have it's already copied his voice, so we could I don't need to hire him anymore for voiceovers. Shout out to AI. Citizen Ronan, that trailer would have been better with Louis doing the voiceover. Wow.
Someone's gonna get you.
Amanda B says, forget the trailer. Did you show Brandon shirts yet? Ooh, not yet. That's going to be the next thing we're going to get into. Thank you for being here, Amanda. It's awesome to have you in the chat. Let's see. Oh, and before I forget here.
What? Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
We have 5 memberships from Sumo Authority. Thank you so much, brother.
Yeah.
People getting gifted memberships. Let me scroll up.
There it is. There it is. Ellie.
Jesus.
Pick one up. Bancroft.
Jesus.
And he said bra afterward.
Bra.
And then Johnny.
Jesus.
Comics Legend. Nail Bunny.
Jesus. Jesus.
Thank you so much, Sumo, for the gifted memberships. You guys have the cane emojis locked as you know, a plethora of others.
Yeah.
But feel free to throw those canes out in the chat and the bonks and all that great stuff. Amy is in the chat. What's up, Amy? It's been a minute.
What's up?
Hope you got to see that kick-ass trailer we just debuted. So yeah, we're gonna put that up on. That'll be obviously on the campaign page. Put it up on Twitter tomorrow as well, and it's gonna be a good freaking time. Speaking of, Amanda was just talking about your shirts. I think I have that pulled up on X somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. The review of your shirts. So we were talking about, we have a shirts announcement today. We hooked up Printful to our site so we could get some awesome merch out there quicker and higher quality stuff.
It's crazy. They're facilitators of amazing potential.
Yeah,
I'd say like it's just stupidly insane how easy and good everything is, and like their tools are just insane. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, you were
so crazy.
Brandon was showing me kind of the behind the scenes Printful side of things. You could just hook it up, plug it in right into your website, and we're gonna be able to make all kinds of different everything, hats, like whatever you guys want.
You know what else is
to
pretty
make
cool about it?
do.
It's like it's already on the website, but you could go into the Printful side and then make like product changes on that end, and it will like go back and update your site. So for example, like on the Mummy Girl shirt, I think it's a little down on the shirt. So I think I'm going to bump that up. And so anybody who orders that one, it'll be placed properly.
Yeah, let me pull this
or to
up.
my liking.
So these are some basically samples that you ordered.
Right. Yeah, I've been wanting some of
you're
my
wearing the shirt now.
drawings on my shirts for a long time, because I think like pinup girl shirts and stuff are cool, and there's not a ton of ones with really awesome art on them, especially with like specific bikini girl art like this. And so getting this done and using this art to try it out was awesome. And then so I set this up like on Monday or something, and then ordered them.
Yeah, I think
and
Sunday
they
night
showed up
or
like
Monday.
3 days later or something. So yeah, it was super cool. Very, very excited to get these out there.
Yeah, so we're gonna be able to do Magic Cop stuff. Let's see, Magic Cop Underoos, Citizen Ronan is saying.
Dude, they'll do like all over printing too. So if you want like that Hawaiian shirt look, I'm definitely going to be doing a bikini girl Hawaiian shirt with all of my drawings on there. They'll even do like those like yoga pants, like all over print yoga pants and stuff. And they have
crazy.
like pillows and all kinds of crazy stuff. I
Fishnet
haven't even
crop tops.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Diaz brothers wife beaters. These are just some ideas. We might put some polls out there, you know. Magic Crocs. No, who wants Crocs?
Yeah, they'll do the shirts where it's like a solid sleeve, right? And then it's a half shirt, but this part of the shirt from like sleeve to sleeve is fishnet. So you could put your art on the sleeves, but you know, it's fishnet, so you can't really have your art on it.
Is that true?
And then you could put like, because they'll put art on the sleeves. Like here I have @Zade Ninja on here, and then it says ZadeComics.com in white on the sleeves. So, you know, they have the ability to print on the sleeves.
Magic Jocks with the magic cup. Wow, making the definition of magic cup something totally different. Sumo was asking how big the shirts are going.
Big.
Right.
So you can
just like yeah.
Yeah.
So our shirts now, everything on our site is the merch shirts is through Printful now. And they go up to 5X. Is that correct? That's right.
Why don't we look at it? Why don't we go to the website right now?
Right now.
And look at it.
Go over here to zadecomics.com. Someone could post the link in the chat.
One does not simply sell Zade pinup girl art shirts.
Why can't I get out? Oh, here we go. So you go to our website here, and you go over to the Zade art if you guys are interested in the Brandon's pinups shirts. Along with the art, you can click on this pinup babe. You'll see this AI chick here with the shirts. You could select a color.
Super AI.
And we are the arbitrators of the colors, right?
Yeah, the color doesn't show up on the stream because it's only sharing that
right.
one window. But so yeah, we can specifically select. So for example, on this shirt, there's this like rosy heather colored shirt that I'm currently wearing.
It's called lilac.
Is it called lilac?
Yeah.
I feel like lilac would be more of like a purple.
It's a heather prism lilac.
And then there's also black, because black is a good color for a shirt.
So here's the sizes: extra small.
Okay.
We won't sell any of those. Small, medium, large, extra large, 2X through 5X.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
So we got
5X.
covered, okay.
So if you own a Hummer H1 and you want this shirt as the nose bra for that vehicle, you could get a car cover
that's
perfectly sized to fit the Hummer's nose.
And then so those are up there right now.
Snuggie needs an 8X. Yeah, they don't go up that high.
But if you guys are looking for
Henry Bemis wants a 17X.
That is
Jesus
right there.
Yeah, they say only Lizzo can order shirts that large.
So the new hot drop we're doing today, we got 2 new shirts to the site besides these pinup shirts. If you guys are fans of the Lost Pages, fans of our boy Shelby Robertson, you go over to the Zade shop, click on apparel, and you'll notice that we have the classic silhouette shirt, Maxi Dallo.
Yeah, so if you guys were on the Lost Pages 2 campaign, right, and you missed out on getting that exclusive Lost Pages 2 campaign shirt, you can go here, get the second run of them, and pick them up. They look awesome. It's the same file, so it has that same halftone dot matrix that is in the background, but they're made to order now.
We got the Lost Pages 3 Wastoid versus Crim shirts, which some of you guys got from the campaign, but this one's exclusive, and these are exclusive black shirts.
Right. Yeah. All of these are just the black shirts right now because this particular shirt brand or whatever doesn't have the vibrant purple that we used for that Wastoid versus Crim shirt right there. So on the campaign, they're black, and I think it probably I'm leaning towards those purple ones might just be a campaign exclusive that
Cool.
we have. And you might be able to pick up those purple ones at conventions if you see us out at a convention sometime.
And then the Rad Ball, the Crim Rad Ball. You guys got it as a sticker for the Lost Pages 2 campaign. And now we're putting it on a shirt.
Look at how big that is, dude. I can't wait to see how that thing comes out. Because there's like, I forget what they're called, but they're like promo images, like the girl, right? The AI girl. There was one with a guy and he had this shirt and the ball was even bigger than it's showing on that shirt. Like there's no way that thing's printing that big.
I'm excited to see that. I think we're gonna order a few of these as well to see how they turn out. Because
they're awesome. The shirts are real nice quality. They're soft and they're light. I really like these light shirts. And the print quality is really good on them. The color is just fantastic. Like the vibrancy and like the saturation is really, really good, especially seeing like this is a piece of traditional art. I think it came out really, really well.
Let's see. Admiral Wackass says, do you have that Crim with more teal Crim? I think he's talking about the Crim Wastoid. I think it's blue on the campaign shirt, but I like teal more. I think it's are
you talking about on the like the art itself?
Yeah, see how this is like a teal, the actual image, but I think it came out more of a deep blue when we made them ourselves, because the what would you call it?
Oh, like that screen
press,
printed
the screen press
that we got it from?
Press was a pretty deep blue.
Really?
But I would guess, Wackass, that this is going to print more of a teal because, as you can see there,
I have one in the
PNG
office
image.
Right. This is just DTG printing, so they're just using like CYMK to mix the colors.
I know what you mean. Though. Yeah, it did come out more blue on the campaign one, so this one might be a more teal. And then we have one more, which this was the big one. We have a little drum roll here for all of you Shelby Robertson fans. The Crim's back shirt. Now this is one of my favorite images. Yeah, this is probably my favorite Crim image, the homage to Lobo's back. I really wanted this on a shirt. I have it on a skateboard, and now you guys, and I'm going to definitely grab one of these, could get this on a shirt. It's up on the site right now. Can't wait for people to see people in this. I can't wait to get mine.
It doesn't show it here on the site, though, but on the back of this shirt, it has the Doug Mankey quote from the back of the comic.
Yeah?
No.
That we'll do the one just for Shelby.
That would be great.
So these are up here. Grab them while you can. We're gearing up for the launch of Psycho Slumber. We're going to do a campaign shirt for that as well. I think on 2 different platforms, so we might have 2 different shirts for the different platforms that we do. But we're launching the Indiegogo first. That's going to have a kick-ass shirt for Psycho Slumber, and then we're also going to have a special variant covered later on in the campaign too. So super excited about this stuff.
Jay Ryan says you could wear these shirts at the mall, the beach, or even out at the club.
That's true.
Yeah. Positive feedback I was looking for right there, and I received it.
Sumo says, I like my design on the back with maybe the Zayd logo by the front pocket area. Just saying.
Are you like those like, what are they, like band tour shirts?
Oh, like, so he's saying image
or like
on the back.
Work shirts where the image is on the back and then the company logo's on the front.
Yeah.
That's like I guess that's like a waiter or waitress shirt from like Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, there's like
Texas
a big
Roadhouse logo
on the back.
Right. It says I love my job
at
Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, I love dancing and bringing you steak. That's what it is.
Yeah, bootin' scootin' boogie.
The logo. Yeah, I don't think I have any shirts like that.
I don't like those shirts. I was gonna buy this shirt that had this really badass samurai on it. Yeah. And then it said something about being a samurai in a garden. And then I'm like, wow, that piece of art is awesome. And it was on the back of the shirt. which is where I expel all of my body heat.
Off
So
the back.
having a giant sheet of plastic on my back
Yeah, that's definitely
is
gonna
really annoying.
Be an issue there. For sure. Oh, so and then the other thing, I don't know if we pointed out, but these shirts do have the Zaid Comics logo on the sleeve.
Yeah.
Which is pretty badass. So badass. Printful, you could do a bunch of stuff. You could have double sleeve logos. You could do your custom tag, which is crazy. Oh,
custom tag is crazy.
The inside printing, which we talked about on the hard line.
They don't have that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's something else. I apparently dreamed that. That wasn't a real thing. But there's all kinds of other super cool stuff that can be done. I sent Phil some samples if he wants to show them, or does he think we should show him?
What
other size?
where?
Sumo says, what size shirt are you wearing right now? This is a medium shirt.
Yeah. Oh, I got to talk about my shirt too before we get Mark on here.
Nobody cares about your
No,
shirt.
we got some news.
It's all about my shirt.
Where did you send me the samples, Brandon?
In Twitter messages.
Oh, like potential things we could do?
Yeah.
I don't use Threads, okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. You talking about this?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The potential stuff we could do. This is crazy. So all Brandon did here was show that one first.
No, that horse head one is
all Brandon did here was just plug in an image, right?
Yeah, I made some changes to the files, but yeah.
Look at this. We could do hats. I don't wear hats, but I know a lot of people wear hats. But if the want was here,
the demand,
we could have a supply of it, you know, if people demand it.
What's really crazy here is getting embroidered hats that you don't have to order 10 million of. It's awesome. So yeah, this is an Asian medium shirt. Does it look tiny on me? I feel like
no,
I'm hulking out of it right now, which is exactly what I want. Yeah, so they have this. You could do like embroidering. This next one, show the next one.
This one.
Yeah, Phil's going to be super excited about this one. You could do like the logo on the side right there, which I thought was awesome. And then kind of offset that Lost Pages logo.
But it's so cool that it just interpolates it into what it's going to look like.
It like bounces it down to the specific colors of thread.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went in there and changed it because there's like a limited color like palette you could choose from the thread. So that those flames on there are normally like hot pink, but it changes them to what they call is flamingo.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. People loving hats.
These are the what are those called? They're not like fitted hats, but they're the ones the elastic. There's like the elastic fitted hats that are small, medium, and then large, extra large. Those I really like those. When I wear hats, those are the hats I have.
What about beanies, Brandon, for winter time?
Could do beanies. Yeah, definitely. And especially since it's one off. Now, I mean, they're not like the cheapest things in the world, but you know, if they are there, I mean, that would be awesome if people really want
like
them.
Snapbacks.
You know, like the fitted hats. Angela wants thongs.
Yeah.
I mean, they could be done. I guess there's probably like
there's no
underwear.
reason to do thongs. No one's gonna buy thongs.
No, I'm just kidding. But I'm saying, you know, I bet that it is one
Totally.
of the items that you could choose on there is like underwear.
What's up, Comics Legend? He says, is there a shirt in the comic that a character wears that would be cool to make? Crim's tank top?
Yeah, Crim's wearing a white tank top, I think, right?
Yeah. It's like a gray white.
Yeah, it's a dirty tank top.
I don't know.
Fit.
We could do one of those the shirts where your body looks like Crim's body, where it's like jacked pink muscles with a fake tank top.
Do you remember the original Magic Cop suit jacket shirt?
I remember that.
Yeah, it was awesome. I could do that again.
So there's the news. Hot drop shirts are up now. If you guys want them, definitely grab them. And we're putting that trailer up tomorrow. Here we go.
I'm about to make a name.
I'm about to make a name for myself here.
You know what that sound means.
I'm about to make a name for myself here.
We have some Gambit news, guys.
I hope the audience can't hear that.
I hope you could hear
I'm
it.
about to make a name for myself here.
Dude, and check this out. Only Brandon could see this, but I have this stream deck, and I put this little GIF of Gambit from Marvel
That's
vs.
cool.
Capcom, and it's freaking awesome.
Yeah,
I'm about to make a name for myself.
So this isn't
here.
really big news, but this
Big
is
news.
kind of a airing of grievances. Okay, so I went to go see the Deadpool Gambit movie. It's what I call it.
Right.
It's the Deadpool Wolverine movie. Gambit's in it, and I knew I was tipped off that Gambit was going to be in it. So I'm like, oh man, I'm going to wear my Wolverine and Gambit shirt, right? So I go in my closet to grab this shirt, and I see that Gambit's not on the shirt.
Right. As plainly visible.
Right. It's
Dude, just go to the close cam.
Close cam.
Yeah, go to close cam here. It's not working. There
Here
it
we
is.
go. Close cam. Gambit. I'm like, I thought I could have swore Gambit was on this shirt. It's Wolverine, Jubilation Lee, the first appearance of Omega Red.
All right. Are you saying that this
And
is
Cyclops.
a Mandela effect situation where you're from a universe in which Gambit would normally have been on this shirt?
Yeah. It's Mandela effect in time, and I could prove it.
Okay.
I bought this shirt at Target.
Mm-hmm.
All
How
right.
long ago?
Now, you guys in the chat, are you familiar with
Oh, Gambit is taking the picture.
Gambit is not.
So he was there, but he was taking the picture.
God damn it, Sumo. It's been 3 weeks. Gambit's not taking the picture. He's supposed to be on this shirt, but I went to like a Target from a different universe, and there was the Mangala effect happening on this. Because if you guys are comic fans and you picked up X-Men #4, which is the first appearance of Omega Red,
Yeah,
you'll
Omega Red's
see
awesome.
that this is the cover.
Okay.
Gambit is on this cover.
Right, but there's no Cyclops on this cover.
Right.
But your shirt has Cyclops on it.
I know. Why?
And so that's the only difference on this shirt?
Yeah, it's the same exact cover. And that's why I went to my closet and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna wear my freaking Gambit X-Men 4.
This isn't
shirt.
like a subsequent reprint, like a modern reprint, because the logo is
No
different.
idea.
The logo is white on the image here, and you're on your shirt, it's rainbow colored.
Yeah, look at this.
Right.
Can anybody explain this? The Mangala effect in real time. They've wiped Gambit off of this cover for some reason. It even says X-Men 4 right here. Is that a 4? Yeah.
Right.
July.
Wandara. Chinese bootleg.
X-Men 4 up there as well. I don't know what happened.
Does yours have the Omega symbol on Omega Red's hand?
Yeah.
Or does it have the hook and sickle from
the
Communist Party?
Communist Party? No, it does not. I don't know what's up with this, but I think I just proved that the Mandela effect exists.
Joseph Mangala strikes again.
Yeah. But it was, they're saying Chinese bootleg. Why would they switch that off? Are they like, oh,
they're
more
like,
people
nobody
like
knows
Cyclops?
who Gambit is. We got to put Cyclops on this. But where is that image of Cyclops from? Did you find that?
No, that's was the next step, but I didn't
Shelby
really have
would
time.
know. Shelby knows.
Yeah, does anybody know?
Where's Shelby?
Shelby's not here. He didn't even see the shirt thing.
We'll have to talk about it again on Monday when he's here, because he'll be like, oh yeah, Phil, it's right here. And he'll have the comic.
It's the same cover?
No, he's got both covers right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they cut Cyclops out of this comic cover and they put it on this one. He'll have both of them right there within arm's reach.
Yeah. I wish he was here. Yeah, that Cyclops is from X-Men 1, cut and pasted over Gambit.
X-Men 1, Jaro, he's
That
got
must be
it.
right. Let's see. X-Men 1.
Are you channeling Shelby Robertson right now, Jaro?
Let's see. That's the big connected triptych cover or whatever.
Is that him right there? But he doesn't have the optic blast in this on the shirt.
Yeah, what do you think, Brandon? We're looking at it right now.
It's similar. In this one, on the shirt, his teeth are connecting. And on the image here, are they seeing the image here?
Yeah.
He's got the open mouth. His mouth is more open.
Optic blast.
For the rest of it, it's really similar. So they must have, unless this is a swiped image from something else where they edited his face, I guess they used that image and then changed his face for the shirt.
It does look
it's
similar pose, just without the
dude.
the teeth
It's
are different.
exactly the same, except for the mouth is different and he doesn't have the blast.
Optic blast. It's suspicious.
Yeah, this is all right. So obviously, Target has an anti-Gambite agenda.
Yeah.
They're anti-Gambites.
I don't like it, especially in the year of Gambit. Even though I probably got this over a year ago. This shirt.
All right, so boycott on Target for being anti-Gambite.
Yeah, I don't think I've been to Target since I got this shirt.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
We're going to continue that boycott.
Oh, Sumo says the Gambit version is at Walmart.
You got to track these things down.
Yeah.
We got Angela saying, "Don't cut your hair." Brandon got a cowboy hat today, and
don't cut my hair.
It was too big.
Why?
Because your cowboy hat will fit less.
I have to send the cowboy hat back.
Year of Luigi is greater than
my hair's too wavy to the point where it's going to start being curly, and then it's going to be like stupid looking.
All right, I'm sending the link over to Mark. And I hope you guys are still voting in the chat. We have 30 votes. Here you go, Mark.
Is it a bedazzled cowboy hat? No, it's this really awesome wool cowboy hat. Black. Yeah, it's made of wool.
I have your old cowboy hat. The brown one?
The brown one.
It's like your Indiana Jones hat.
You have that?
Yeah, you gave it to me.
No, not that one.
Yeah, you gave me a hat.
No, I gave you a crappy cowboy hat that I bought a while ago.
God.
I don't know. It's called like an XL big cowboy hat. I have a photo of me wearing one at the store.
Is it a gambler hat?
It's this
they
one.
want to know. Yeah, I seen the picture. Didn't we show this on Hardline?
There it is. Me in a big cowboy hat.
Now it fit at the store, right?
Yeah, but I don't know what size hat that was because it was just off the shelf.
Why don't you call them?
Because they sell hats, Phil. You could look in the background. There's just a stack of hats back there.
Hats. We got Edwin in the chat. What's up, Edwin? Good to see you. Yeah, there's a bunch of cons going on. Terrific Con is out on the East Coast. Chicago Fan Expo is this weekend. I might be going tomorrow. Shave Phil's mutton chops, stretch goal on Psycho Slumber. I mean, I guess we could do that. We'll do it at 35,000. We'll shave them. You could quote me on that. Yeah, Buzz is in the chat.
Buzz.
He's going to a convention. I think he's going to Terrificon. He needs to bring us back stories for Monday.
Oh, yeah, that'll be good.
So we're just waiting on Mark Poulton to come on in.
He's got 4 minutes.
He's got 4 minutes, yeah. Let's see if I had anything else to talk about here. We got the merch.
Snartcom says so much gay in one photo. The salesman on the floor was saying, he was like, ooh, that's a fine looking cowboy. And then he was like, I'd pay to see that. And then as he was walking away, and then I was like, please say no homo. Yeah. And then he didn't.
He didn't say
no, he did not.
Yeah. That's I know why that's probably why you ordered it online instead of buying it there.
Driving 3 hours back to the store.
Awesome One says, where's your guest? He's right here. He just came in. We have special guest, creator of a plethora of comics, right now you could grab his newest addition to U.S. Assassin. This is my little Jay Leno bit. I always bring the book. Jay Leno holds the book up. U.S. Assassin, one of my favorite covers from the series. Awesome. Tons of fun with creator artist Mike McMahon. He also has a sign up right now for Writhe and Pain 2. Let's bring him on down. Oh, wrong song. Here we go. He doesn't want the Mexican hat dance. Here we go. We'll bring down the screen. He's coming out. Hopefully this is in the right spot here. And it would be this one. There it is. Wow. Mark. Applause for Mark. What's up, Mark?
What's up, man? What a setup. This looks amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's the first time it hasn't failed.
Yeah. The Diaz-tron 5000. It's awesome.
That's right, man. Dude, it's been a while since we chatted. Wanted to have you on because you have U.S. Assassin. Is it book 4?
Yeah, book 4.
Awesome. Book 4 is on Indiegogo right now. And then you have a sign up coming up as well. People know you as the moral compass around here and, a fulfillment king, always pumping stuff out. So let's talk about, I'm going to pull up U.S. Assassin. I want to talk about that because it's one of my favorite properties that you have out there.
Thank you.
And let's talk about the new book, that one.
Yeah, U.S. Assassin 4, Dogs of War, guest starring Roddy Piper, my childhood hero. So
that's insane.
I still can't believe it. It's been awesome working with his family. They've been very supportive of the book. This is a dream come true for me. So we have it over on we have it up on Indiegogo. It's also over on Fund My Comic. I think we got some new cool covers on Indiegogo right now by the great John Stinsman from Evangeline fame.
Oh yeah.
John was also the cashier at my local comic shop when I was in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy cool.
Yeah, one day I went there to pick up my books and he was no longer there. And they said, oh, he went to California to go work for Rob Liefeld. And I was like, what?
That could happen?
Yeah. And then 15 years later, I wrote Evangeline for Rob Liefeld. And the first thing I did was track down John Stinsman. It was like, I need you to do a cover. You don't know me, but you used to work at my comic shop.
That's so cool. So what happens in this story? Because in the previous U.S. Assassin, there's even more characters now. You're kind of you did the crossover with Graveyard Shift as well. And what's going on in this issue?
So it took the book took a turn from like a single character book to a team book.
Yeah.
And it became sort of our love letter to G.I. Joe. We introduced a bunch of new recruits. Some villains turned good. And at the end, this team was put together to take on Graveyard Shift. And at the end of Graveyard Shift, we left you with a little, cliffhanger to go into the next story where beloved team member Bazooka Dog got abducted. So now the team plus Roddy Piper has to get together to blast off into space to save Bazooka Dog. Roddy Piper just so happened to be there as the new recruits trainer when they got a location on Bazooka Dog. So it just worked out perfectly that he joined them on the mission.
He's like Sergeant Slaughter for the GI.
Yeah,
GI Joe,
exactly. Yeah, I wanted that name for the U.S. Assassin team, and what better name than Roddy Piper?
Yeah, super cool. I love that direct and going into space. I mean, that gives me Fast and the Furious vibes.
My favorite film franchise. And for people that are new to the U.S. Assassin universe, I sort of stole an idea from you guys. I put together a little manga-sized digest of the first 3 volumes of U.S. Assassin.
Hell yeah, that's awesome, man.
War stories, 180 pages, full color, all drawn by Mike McMahon. So $25.
That's so cool.
See the characters, like he's got the title in Japanese.
Yeah, the Japanese characters.
Yeah, man.
That's so cool. Show it again. That's badass. Awesome. Yeah, I love to see that. Yeah, those did really well for us, and it's awesome to see more people doing that.
Yeah, no, I'm in love with this book. I think I want to make this like the first book I try to get into like bookstores after the campaign.
Dude. That's awesome. Yeah, that was one of the questions I was going to ask you tonight is about getting into shops and stuff, because you have so much material and content now for doing this for years, and original own IPs that you've created. I think that's a great idea. And we actually, when we printed our tomes and our new books, we did like the ISBN number and barcode on the back.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
it hopes to do that. That always really helps with.
I've been doing that since the beginning, doing the ISBNs and getting the barcodes. So I feel like it's been what 7 years crowdfunding, and maybe it's finally time to like get these books in the stores.
For sure. I totally agree. We do have a super chat from Angela Curry. What is up, Angela, for $10? Thank you so much. She says, because it looks like Superman. Oh, she's talking about Brandon's hair, I think.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I guess it kind of looks like, what's his name? Christopher Reeves, Superman, where he had more hair.
Yeah. Can I get Adams?
So unreasonable, though, in the back.
Yeah, you could do a long in the front, short in the back, the reverse mullets. Angela's asking if she can get Adam's book at launch for when we launch our new book, Crossover with Kill Journal. Yes, Kill Journal and our tome will be available on the Psycho Slumber campaign. So if you haven't read any of his stuff, that'll be a perfect way to catch up. Awesome trailer, by the way. Happy Friday, Puncho and Cowboy. I don't know what that means. Cheersies and bonk. Thank you so much, Angela. We're going to give you people are calling for bonks in the chats. We'll give you a quick bonk here and then get back to U.S. Assassin. There you go. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. All right. Mark, I wanted to talk about these new characters. They're freaking awesome.
Yeah. So I figured, in a world, so I actually had this idea for a while, and I figured in a world where there's a U.S. assassin, there's got to be a USSR assassin. And U.S. assassin has a dog sidekick. I was like, I want him to have a sidekick as well. So I gave him a cyborg bear, and I actually designed these characters. I'm not afraid to admit the bear is just Cable with a bear's head on.
Awesome. Yeah, he's so cool. And I love the sickle here.
Yeah, the hammer and sickle are his weapons.
Pretty awesome. Very 90s too. They both have these metal arms.
Yeah.
Dig that.
Yeah,
Super
fun. So I did these crude little sketches and I sent them over to Mike, knowing like their first appearances is this splash page right here, and when he drew it, I just loved it. Just all the detail on the armored arms, it just looks incredible. And then people seem to like really take to the characters, so I wrote a little short story for him, a little 8-page ash can, and Chris Graves did the cover.
Yeah, so, dude, I love this cover. So rad.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be cool. And this is the mercenary gonna be in this little short story?
So the short story, it's called Nightmare Island, and it's sort of a prequel. I've always wanted to write a novel, so this is going to lead into a mercenary novel. Guest starring USSR assassin in Siberia.
Very cool. Love seeing different stuff coming out of you and comic creators and writers as well.
Just figured, try some different things that I've always wanted to. I've written screenplays before, never tried a novel, so we'll see how it goes. But this short story is drawn by Ja Rowe, who I believe is in the chat right now.
Oh yeah, shout out to Ja Rowe.
And then we have another ash can. EJ Morgs just kept drawing these U.S. assassin sketches for fun. Yes. And I was like, we need to collect these. And he was like, for real? And I was like, yes. So he started doing even more. And we put together this this little ash can of all his drawings that are, he calls them scribbles, but they're incredible. And I think he wants to do more. He asked if we could add more pages to the book. So yeah, it's right now it's at 8 pages, but I don't know. I think he might want, like, don't hold me to this. Right now we're saying it's 8 pages, but I think he wants to add 12 more pages to it and make it a 20-page book.
Sweet. That's so cool. EJ is awesome. I worked with him like back when we were first doing the Lost Pages with the people. He did a bunch of sketches and layouts for that as well. And we did a kind of a similar thing, putting his art in the back of the book. And this is great. So it seems like there's a bunch of different new content on this campaign.
EJ and I go way back. When I first got the job to write Evangeline for Rob Liefeld, EJ was the artist originally attached to it. So
I didn't know that.
It didn't work out, and we ended up going with a different artist. But it's cool to be able, like, all these years later, to reconnect and work together.
Yeah, isn't he in your area as well?
EJ's up in New York. I'm in New Jersey, so
cool.
we're not that far from each other.
Badass. That's so cool. I'm definitely going to grab one of those. You have some also Second Chance for Coney Waves, which is on this campaign as well.
Yep. One of my favorite books I've done. I feel like it kind of flew under people's radar. So give people a second chance to get it.
Badass. Yeah, this looks awesome, guys. Definitely check this out. So much content available here, and it's the perfect campaign to jump in on if you haven't read any of the U.S. Assassin stuff. Like I said, it's one of my favorite books that Mark puts out. So much action and just a lot of fun stuff, especially when you're building the team up like this, and the new characters. Like, every character you put into here, it just fills that 90s action void out there. One of my favorite titles. Definitely go grab this. We do have another super chat from Angela for $5. Thank you, Angela. It's supposed to be Poncho. It was a misspelling, Bryn. Poncho
was the original thing.
It was
Poncho.
Yeah. Poncho and Cowboy. Spelling is hard. Cheers, Mark and U.S. Assassin. Woo! Thank you,
Angela.
Thank you so much, Angela. And here's a big bonk for you. Thank you so much, Angela. We got Seagull in the chat. Seagull Rock Squawk, thank you for being here. Tech Zombie is here too. Big Bonks in the chat. Thank you guys for being members and throwing those bonks out.
See, there's rumors of Ja Rule being in the chat.
Yeah, you said Ja Rule drew one of your stories.
Ja Rowe.
Yeah. But maybe we'll get Ja Rule in the chat.
I had the chance of seeing Ja Rule at last year's Illinois State Fair, but I didn't want to stay at 9 p.m. on a Sunday night.
You didn't want to, it's like one of those things, never meet your heroes, right?
Yeah, it's just
you didn't want to be disillusioned.
I was going to be disappointed,
Yeah, maybe.
Since he lost that race in Fast and the Furious, I don't know how I feel about him anymore.
He was only in the first movie, right?
Yeah.
No, he was in this. Oh yeah, he was in the first. He was supposed to be. I'm a big Fast and Furious fan. He was supposed to be in the sequel, but he was making this movie with Steven Seagal, so they created a role for Ludacris, and now Ludacris is in all the movies. And poor Ja Rule, they never brought him back.
Oh, poor Ja Rule.
Poor Ja Rule. Relatively poor Ja Rule.
There's Ja Rule. There he is. Good to see you, man. Yeah, so this is not the only thing you got coming up. You're always working on something.
Yeah.
Great to see. I just actually a couple weeks ago read the first Writhe in Pain. And I've been so busy. I have a stack of books and I grabbed that one. Let me pull up the link. You have Writhe in Pain 2, which is launching soon. The sign up is right in the description. Guys, go over there and sign up for the Indiegogo. Here it is, Writhe in Pain 2. What can you tell me about this one going into the sequel?
Yeah, we're launching October 1st. That way we could close out on Halloween night. We thought that would be appropriate for Writhe in Pain. But yeah, me and Chris Graves on this. Chris and I, we were workout buddies, and he kept talking about these characters that he had in his head, and he was like, "But I think I need a writer for it." And I was like, "Oh, here it is. This is why he asked me to start working out with him." and then he hired someone else, and I was like, "What the hell's going on here?" And after a while, he was like, "Yeah, I just don't think we're on the same page, me and this other writer. It's not going how I thought." And I was like, I would be interested in writing this book. And he was like, "Really?" He goes, "I didn't want you to think that's why I asked you to start working out with me."
Yeah.
And I was like, no. I mean, once I saw the characters, I was like on board. I wanted to write this book. And it just like clicked instantly. He was like, "Would you want to see the other writers stuff?" And I was like, "No." He showed me a double page spread, and I was like, I know exactly where I want to go with this. So we both have the same likes and like the stuff that inspired this book. We love 90s Image Comics, stuff like Spawn, the Creech, the 10th, and we wanted to do like a big monster book, and Pain's our big monster. The female character is Writhe, that's his daughter, and it's basically the story is Pain comes from a long line of witch hunters, but then he leaves because he falls in love with a witch. He starts a family, and then his daughters become witches as well. And the oldest daughter disappears, and it's up to him and the youngest daughter to find the missing child, the missing child, and stop this evil that has like crept into their town. So it's I did a lot of like local research because it's based in South Jersey where we both live, and it's crazy just finding like cults that were in this area in the 70s that like these teenagers were involved in. I was like, oh, that's perfect, like to like dig into that and add a little like realistic flavor to the book. But it's been a lot of fun working with Chris. I don't know. I think Greg Capullo is like his favorite artist. I think it shows in his artwork. But
definitely
little Capullo, little McFarlane. But we have a lot of surprises in store for book 2. Book 1 left off with a pretty big cliffhanger, and we're just gonna keep it going, introducing more characters. And I think Chris's biggest thing after volume 1, which I thought looked fantastic, was like he felt he could like push it even further with his art, and he felt like he draws better when he draws traditionally. Through the first volume all digitally, with the exception of like a couple pages that he knew were going to be like bangers that he wanted to sell. So but this volume he's doing all pages traditionally. He's inking I think most of them, but I think we have a pretty good named inker, guest inker on board for some pages, so we'll reveal that later. But we got a pretty good pretty great surprise variant cover, and we got a couple other surprises for the campaign that I think people will really like.
That's awesome. That's super exciting. Yeah, this is cool because it's a very spooky book, and perfect for October. That's going to be a great launch. And you guys, didn't you go to Spawn Con? Is that right?
We did. How
was that?
It was incredible. It was such a great experience. It was a small show though. It was so these Spawn fans just decided to throw a Spawn Con, and then Todd McFarlane heard about it and said, "Hold on a minute," and we thought it was going to be canceled, but he was like, no, if you guys are going to do this, it's going to be an official Spawn Con.
What?
And
That's crazy.
They licensed the Spawn, logo from him, and there were strict guidelines. All guests, they couldn't just sell bootleg prints. All the prints had to be approved by Thomas Healy, the editor-in-chief for Spawn. So he was there. You had to like submit your prints in advance if you had Spawn prints. It was cool. Luckily, like we did exclusives, but we did Writhe in Pain exclusives that were like homage to Spawn, so we didn't have to have any approval. But it was great. It was in Denver in October, which is freezing. There was snow on the ground. We were there. So Chris was supposed to go. A little known fact about Chris: he's afraid to fly. He's never been on a flight before, but he wanted to be there so bad that we booked his ticket. He was going, and like a couple days before, he was like, "I can't go. Work won't let me off." And I sort of believe him, but I also kind of feel like he didn't want to get on. He didn't want to get on that flight. But my friend Enrico Botta, who used to work for McFarlane Toys as a sculptor, he went with me, and we had an incredible time. We got there a day early. We did this haunted, because it was like days before Halloween. We did this haunted attraction called Terror in the Corn, where it's this mile-long haunted attraction walk, which was incredible. Like huge animatronics, people, in elaborate costumes. It was so much fun. We shot a bunch of footage of it, of the whole convention, and we weren't allowed to get too much haunted attraction footage, but we threw it up on my YouTube channel. We finally released it after almost a year, but it was a lot of fun, and people really seem to enjoy it. It makes me think I want to switch, do more vlogs, because people really like to see, what we do at conventions, I think.
Yeah, that stuff. We're always like, oh, when we go to a convention, we're gonna film some stuff, and then I do, but I only film like 3 videos, and they're all like 15 seconds each. So you forget to complete more shoots or whatever.
Mostly B-roll, and there's no like, meat to the actual video.
Like we filmed minimal. We're like, oh, we're gonna film like this big intro at Tampa of us like at the Saturday Night Live intro. We're walking up to different people and stuff like that, but it never happened. Or you do film stuff, and then it takes forever to edit, and then I just forget about it.
Yeah,
like,
I know. I mean, it took us almost 10 months, I guess, to put the SpawnCon footage up. And we stayed an extra day, and we went to Mile High Comics, and we filmed another vlog there. Which Mile High Comics is incredible. It's more like a museum. I mean, you can buy stuff there, but everything's so overpriced, you don't. But it's cool just walking around and seeing all the stuff they have in the cases. And of course, I did a little vanity search going through their boxes to see if they had my books, and I found like Hawkman issues that I wrote, Evangeline issues that I wrote. So that was really cool.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, I've never been to Colorado, but that spot. This is the first time I heard. Was this the first year they did the SpawnCon thing then?
First and only. We were all geared up for the second year, and they were like, "Yeah, sorry, it's not going to happen." They even announced the second one at the end of the first one.
Yeah,
and then we never heard anything again. So I reached out, and they said, "Yeah, it's not going to happen." So I don't know if Todd was like, "Once is enough," or what.
Yeah. Well, it's that moment, that special moment. You always have that video and the memories.
Yeah, but everyone there was so cool. Lots of Spawn cover artists and colorists, and we got to hang out with them after the show at the the hotel restaurant, and everyone there was great. And a lot of those people had worked on Writhe in Pain, so it was like finally getting to meet those people like. Chance Wolf, did inks for us. Kevin Conrad did a cover for us. Dan and Dave Kemp, Colors Extreme, did some work for us as well. So it was cool, like seeing all those people and putting faces with the names.
That's awesome. It sounds like a great time. Yeah, cons are great. Definitely trying to gear up to see what we're doing next year, because networking, meeting people that you've worked with, and then of course meeting the readers is
Yeah.
freaking amazing. It's so good. But guys, definitely go sign up for Rise in Pain. Doesn't take any money. You can sign up right now. Just throw your email in there. And there's like this new thing with Indiegogo. It used to, when you sign up for something, you used to get an email and you had to click like accept again.
Oh yeah.
But I guess they got rid of that because the only thing, it sends you an email and it's like, oh, you're signed up for this. Because I just signed up for, what was it? Preston Acevedo's Hell Night, which looks freaking awesome. I signed up for that yesterday, and then I got the email and then clicked the spot where it says click here, and that click here unsubbed me from the email. It's like, if you want to unsub from this email that you just signed up for, click here. And so I had to do it again. So you don't have to click anything anymore. Just go sign up for that. The link is in the description. US Assassin number 4 is in the description as well. Do you have any fulfillment date on that yet for US Assassin 4?
Oh, we're hoping December. Mike unfortunately had a bout of cancer, had surgery for that. He's recovering, doing great. So that slowed things down a little, but he's probably less than 20 pages away from completion. This volume is 72 pages, and Mike's in the 50s now, so he's doing good. I'm hoping December, fingers crossed.
Perfect. Awesome. And you guys know Mark is a fulfillment master, so you guys are going to be getting these books and a good amount of books a year as well, which is freaking awesome. Let's see. He probably didn't like the con location for Spawn Con.
So the second one was supposed to be in Florida, in Orlando, but yeah, I don't know. I was looking forward to going to Orlando.
Yeah, they don't do that like conventions that
hop around.
Yeah. Like travel. That would be cool. They should do more of that stuff. All right. I have a question. Did you hear any of the stream before you came on?
No, I was out with my son.
All right. Because there's a Mandela effect thing about my shirt. I have a shirt that is the X-Men number 4.
Okay.
All right. Omega Red's first appearance.
Yeah.
But Cyclops is on it instead of Gambit. And we don't know why.
I was going to say that.
Yeah. I don't know why. I bought it in Target. I think it's a Mandela effect thing. And I don't know what to say.
I feel like that Cyclops art is from another.
Yeah, apparently it's from X-Men number 1.
Yeah.
And then like it's this like double page or double cover spread, but the face on the shirt is different than the Cyclops on the cover.
Yeah, because look at this.
See, he's got the mouth open.
Yeah.
Gambit's there looking all fly.
I was lied to, and I was gonna wear it to go see Deadpool, that new movie, Deadpool and Gambit. I really liked the movie. And so but we were lied to. I don't know what's up with that.
I guess they thought Cyclops would be a bigger draw than
sells more shirts than Gambit.
Oh my god, Gambit's so much cooler. We have 5 minutes left in the show. Then we're sending you over to Bancroft's. Hopefully, he's streaming tonight. I don't know if you're out there, but Mark, we do this segment of the show every Friday now. It's called Ask Louie, and at the beginning of the show, we play a clip. Louie is a local sage, I would say, around here.
Yeah.
He's a mainstay of the town. And every week I ask him a new question, and the chat votes on what they think Louie is going to say. If you don't mind, I would love to have you here for our final Ask Louie. All right. We'll show you who Louie is, and then I'll show you the question we asked him, and then the answer. Here we go. There's Louie.
Oh, look at Louie being a badass. Yeah. About to enter flavor country.
There's our boy Louie.
All right.
He's always got something to say. And this is the question that I asked him this week. What do you got here, Louie? Need some help?
I need some help.
All right, I got a question. And you answer this question. All right, okay. You answer this question, I'll help you.
Hey.
I got a question.
I know you got to shave. It looks good.
Zero. Pay to a charge.
$0 for your haircut. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
I have a question. What is my name? All right. We've known Louis for over 10 years, interacted with him for 10 years straight. And the big question tonight is, does he know my name? People in the chat calling for Louis emojis. We might have to do that for members. But I'm going to end the poll. The question was, does Louis know Phil's name? Yes, no, or kinda. All right. We're ending the poll right now. What do you think? What do you think?
I'm saying no way he knows your name.
All right. No.
So does 57% of the chat.
Wow,
They agree with you. No confidence in Louis whatsoever.
But 37 say kinda. All right. This is the ambiguous poll. Let's see what Louis had to say. There we go. What do you got here, Louis? Need some help?
I need some help.
All right, I got a question. You answer this question. All right, okay. You answer this question, I'll help you.
Hey.
I got a question.
Okay.
I know you got to shave. It looks good.
Zero. Pay to a charge.
$0 for your haircut. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
I have a question. What is my name? What is it?
I forgot what your name.
Huh?
I forgot what your name.
Oh my. He forgot it.
You forgot it.
Now, what does that count as?
Man, I thought it was on the tip of his tongue. I thought he was gonna. I thought I started to hear a fuh.
He forgot. Now, who wins that? Is that he doesn't know?
It's a no. He doesn't know.
No.
I forgot.
All
What
right.
is your name?
Yeah, I don't think he ever knew, to be honest.
Papa Giorgio.
There we go. Another amazing Ask Louis. Thank you guys for participating in the chat. Thank you all for being here.
Next time you have to ask him if he knows his own name.
He goes by Lulu sometimes.
Ooh, who says that?
He's told me that people call him Lulu. Right here. All right. So that tune in next week for another Ask Louis segment. We're going to be sending you over to Bancroft's. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something. And Mark, thank you for coming on. And
thanks for having me.
Yeah, always putting out some great stuff. And we will we'll catch you guys later. Are you doing any streams this weekend? Next week, where can people find you?
This Monday, you can find me on my channel, Primetime Poulton, for the Writhe and Pain Horror Movie Club. We are discussing Train to Busan, which Citizen Ronan thrown me under the bus, saying I'm watching the dubbed version. Maybe I am. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I would do the same. I got no time to read while I'm watching movies.
Yeah.
It's not a reading test over here.
So make sure you're following Mark and make sure you signed up for Writhe and Pain 2, Go Back US Assassin, and check out all of the new merch on the Zaid Comic Store, the Babe pinup shirts, the Shelby Robertson shirts over on the store here. If you guys are just tuning in, we just showed that stuff off. Let me see. Awesome Crimstone.
Oh, that's great.
Shirt on there. We also have the Mad Ball, the Rad Ball.
Right, the Rad Ball.
Yeah, no
legally
confusion. Legally distinct Crim Rad Ball shirt. Part of our new merch up on there. And make sure you signed up on the site because we're launching the Lost Pages Kill Journal crossover Psycho Slumber on the 30th. Friday, August 30th. It's going to be a big launch. We'll end the stream with the trailer for it, and we'll catch you guys Monday for another Hardline stream. Have a great weekend, everybody.
See ya.
See ya. Bye. Peace.
In the dead of night, on the outskirts of Chicago, The line between reality and imagination blurs. And in the moment before you doze off, Simon wakes up to play. He'll seep into your sleep and turn your wildest dreams into your final nightmare. From the worlds of the Kill Journal and the Lost Pages comes this year's most horrifying comic crossover, Psycho Slumber. When the undead is in your head, it will take more than heroes to put it back to rest. You'll need survivors. In Simon's world, the rules are his own, and the only way out is to play his game. This winter, Simon says, "You're next."